Best of wishes to all of you and a happy 2023. Here I am once again on your screen, and we're starting off the year great with another novylen video. And as you guys can see, there are a lot of things I need to show you, so let's hurry up. Over here you got a nice little goose fountain. It's it's on the place where the old Stargate used to be. Just a nice little landmark, and the goose fountains are just something that I want to have everywhere and just need it. Over here we got like a nice little laser island thingy. I have this one on Juicecraft as well, and I'm not quite sure what to do with this yet. It's mainly empty if we go to the top of it. As you can see, the water elevator does most of the work, and there isn't really much up here. I'm not quite sure what I should put up here. I was thinking maybe another house, but I feel like there's something a lot cooler I could do with this, but I just don't have the idea yet. So that's just that. And over here, yes, you are not dreaming. This is my first working redstone farm I ever made. A sugarcane farm. Yes, very good. I just managed, I harvested that sugarcane over there. It should get picked up by the hopper minecart, which is over here. And that should pick that up. And it does not pick that up. Great. It does not even work. Fantastic. Let's see. Let's grab it. Oh, of course. Very great. Nice. Okay. It did not have to go that way. It would be nice if it actually worked. But alright. So that's just that. And it looks pretty cool. For me, it's not even about the fact that it 100% works. For me, it's just about the fact that it looks pretty good. And over here we got a nice little house again, with a lot of greenery, and I don't know what's going on down there, but good job. Yeah, so nice little house with some plants and stuff. I like this sort of house design, sort of economic and stuff. Ecologic, that's the better word for it. So yeah, pretty small house, and doesn't really have a use, but I like it. Speaking of things that don't have a use, that cottage or small little hut over there also doesn't really have a use, besides looking pretty, of course. Again, it does have an interior, so you can live here, but not recommended. It's quite small, and due to Parkville being back over there, and yes, you can see the castle over there. But due to that, the land around here is protected from anti-grieving, because historical ground and stuff, it's worth a lot, so it's historical stuff. It can't be destroyed, so, or it shouldn't be destroyed, of course. With the protection it cannot, but would be a shame if stuff like that would be destroyed in the first place. And I totally understand, but I don't think I can get past that, past the zone protection, so we'll have to do with that. But over here we got a nice little, like, not necessarily a lighthouse, because that's the bigger lighthouse, but it's just something, a little tower thingy. I think it might have been in the last video already as well, but anyways, I mainly placed this over here to break up the drip zone in the background, because there's a lot of it. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I already showed that one, but oh well. The fish farm, I'm pretty sure I already showed that one as well. And over here we got a little bunker house as well. Now you guys know this. I think this was in the last video as well. I have no idea, but this house was ported over from bedrock. But I'm pretty sure when I showed it, it did not have a fully working and functioning interior. Now it does. There used to be another portal, but that sucked. So now it actually has a proper interior with a nice little oven room, with the chest boat furnace and stuff. We also made them for the smoker and for the blast furnace. And down over here there is a little mud farm, which is sort of incomplete, but it does work, though not that great. I mean, there's all, most of this is relatively recently made, so, well, one might say we made this last year, but just a day away. So now this is what I want to show you guys. This is the lighthouse. Put on the elytra. If I could grab my firework rockets. That is fantastic. That looks fantastic in my opinion. I'm really happy with that one. And it's heavily inspired by the lighthouse Korean made, if you guys managed to happen to watch that video. You know, if not, you could check it out, but that's what it's really based on. And you know, I really like it. It's pretty good. Well, yeah, we gotta hurry up a bit. It's becoming dark, and I think I still got some problems with phantoms. So over here we got a nice little sheep farm, of course, and the Stargate over here, and we got a nice little statue. And now this is was made for the Mark Day, you know, with the kind of like national holiday or something on the server on 30 December. You know, which is pretty wonky stuff, but I like it. I think it's a fun little holiday, and you know, sort of like a cult, but I like it. Mark the Duck deserves it. He's a good person. And back over here, we got the Nether portal, which now actually works. And if we go inside of it, what is that? That is not normal. Anyways, we spawn in a crimson forest. That's a Hawkling. I'm getting out of here. I really hate those things. Alright, we're back over here. What in the world? Where are we? Branch minecart. Get a mine. Wait, Stargate. 4th spawn. Why are we in the 4th spawn? What the hell? Achievement made. How did I get there? Alright, get me out of here. There's the fusion. Damn. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here. Alright. Perfect. Well, that was wonky. I'm never entering that portal ever again. So yeah, well, what was that? If we go back over here, I also made a few more mining systems, which I want to show you guys. As the ruby system is, of course, probably the main attraction. Or at least that's like the whole reason this whole town was even formed in the first place. So let's get over here. So I think I added 2 systems, or at least 2 systems you guys haven't seen yet. And those systems contain of the FCM36 system and the IS8 system. The IS8 system isn't really special in my opinion, if I'm remembering from the top of my head. But the FCM36, oh boy, there's a lot of stuff that I gotta show you guys over there. But first let's go to the IS8. So it's a whole new system, a whole new place as well. You know, we're gonna walk a long way, but we'll get there eventually. There you go, there it is. Greetings, my dude. Welcome to IS8. As you can see, quite a small system, but I like it. This is IS8 Alpha, and if we go down over here, we get to IS8 Red Bull, and all the stations are named after Formula 1 teams, as I kind of like the sport. And back when I made this, Formula 1 was actually still going. We've got Alpine and stuff. It's quite a small little system. You know, there aren't that many stations, and I don't think there really is much to show you over here. Yeah, it goes down to bedrock. There are no caves, no anything. Not many resources were extracted from this system as well. So overall, not necessarily worth it, but you know, it's nice to have for the collection. You know, and we're slowly getting to 10 mining systems, which is pretty good. And now we gotta climb all the way back. Probably some of you guys are wondering, why didn't you make it fully functional? What the elevators? But you know, I had 2 options. I could either bring the Ruby system back as it was, or just don't bring it back. You know, it is supposed to be this nostalgic. It's supposed to be insufficient and outdated, because you know that's the whole point. It's a recreation, not a modernization project. I just want to recreate it and you know, relive the old times I once had, you know. Look back onto some good damn memories. But anyways, that aside, let's now go to some good systems. Some actual good quality stuff. Over here, we have the FCM36 system. Come on in. We'll be coming in very soon. The stone cutter is still here, which that could be taken away. And that's the furnace. And you know, we got like one of those platforms, you know, which you could lower down, and usually there are some ores up there. But that's not what I want to show you guys. All the systems here are named after planets from Star Wars, as I really enjoy watching Star Wars. We got Skyrift, we got Camino, we got Null, of course, which is the Y0 point. And if we go down, we got Raxus. And here is where we're gonna find some good stuff. Here. we got FCM 36 Elam. And what is this, you might be asking? It's this. It is a dripstone cave. Now, I had no words. I was shocked. I never thought I would be able to find such a cave over here. Because, of course, I'm in very old terrain. Ouch. That's a skeleton. Alright, I'm getting out of here. You guys can see for yourself how actually amazing. Is that a glow screen? Yes, it is. Wow. As you guys can see, this is a pretty beefy cave. And it goes all the way back over there. And it goes on over there. It's really big. I could probably make a whole video about exploring the cave. But it is such a cool thing. But I never thought it was possible for such a cave to generate all the way over here. Because this terrain is very old. See? What was that? Oh, I saw the particles of the fish. I thought it was a skeleton. Wow, alright. I'm drunk. Over here we got Endor, which is the final station down to bedrock. But you know, due to the placing of where we are, the fusion town is made in very old terrain. If you can look at the oceans are basically just a giant puddle over here. So the terrain over here is very old. So I never thought a giant dripstone cave like this would be able to generate in such an old terrain. So I was actually very surprised to stumble across this thing. And I also managed to find an iron cluster over here. So that's also pretty good. But that's basically it. There's not much over here. So I'm gonna end up the video. Pretty pink armor over here. I also got this enchanted shear with efficiency 5, middle tower, pretty good. And I enchanted my shield with unbreaking, so that's also pretty good. So wish you guys all a happy new year, and hopefully you're all still alive out there and you're doing well. Let's make 2023 a good year together.